Trade school or college? Which one do you suspect that I did? I definitely went with a trade, and I'm super glad that I did. My wife obviously went to college for her master's to be a teacher, and we paid on that debt for a long time, and I didn't have a debt with the trade school, but I did go to college at night through the trade as an apprenticeship. So, but my tuition was paid through the companies that I worked with until I got my papers and my certificate to be a tool maker. So, right now, well, most of the time I'm not a proponent of college. Like, if you're going to be a doctor, I understand that. A lawyer, I get it, got it. Cop, whatever. But some things you have to. But if you're on the fence, like, you're just out of high school, or you're, thinking about going back to school or something, like, I don't know. I say the trades, like, you work with your hands, you get to meet people that teach you things, amazing things, and that you'll have for a lifetime. In school, for me, like, I don't remember a lot from school. High school, I don't even remember a lot from the trade school. Like, everything that I've learned that's stuck with me has been through hands-on experience, like different people that I worked with. And the guy that's loading hay right now, he hired me as an apprentice in a machine shop, and before that I worked for an electrical company just delivering parts, because I went to a trade school for in high school, like the BOCES program. There was a 2-year thing through high school, and I did it for residential and commercial electricity. So, like, I was working in an electrical company to get in with electricians, and that was because of my dad. Like, my dad told me I should go to a trade school, and it was between welding and electricity, and I picked electricity. And sometimes I wish I picked welding, but like, I didn't stick with the electricity. Obviously I went into a machine shop, but I did pretty good until 09, or I'm sorry, 07, when I got laid off just before the 09 crisis there. Everybody got laid off. Like, it was a hard time to get jobs. But because of that trade, and because of the people that taught me, one of them was him, I have so much learning experiences that I've taken with me through the years because of that trade. Like, everything I do now, I don't do much metalwork anymore, but I would build parts for the farm, and I taught myself how to weld, and he taught me a little bit because he had a little welding shop. These little gnats are like ticking me off. Anyway, so that's my opinion. You don't have all the debt, and this brings up a good book, The Millionaire Next Door. Like, if you haven't read that or listened to it, like, that's a great book. It talks about the guy next door that has I forget now, heating and cooling business, and or whatever. I don't remember the trade, but he's got millions of dollars and nobody knows. And you think a lot of people look down on the trade people and they don't make a lot of money, but they do make a lot of money. So, it's just, losing my train of thought, but it's just, that would be my thing. Like, you come out of school with a pile of debt, and you know, you learn some stuff, but I'm a hands-on guy, so I take people like him that have taught me hands-on stuff. And he was hard on me, very hard on me. And, you know, we had a lot of fights, and he was my boss, and then he was the business owner. Like, he owned his own business. He bought his own business, and I went to work for him then. And, you know, it's really paid off. So, you know, if you're on the fence, like I'm saying, trade. You learn so much, and you can learn from other tradespeople. Once you learn a trade, you know, the similarities are there. Yes, it's different stuff, but like, you learn how things work and how things go together. And, you know, it don't matter if you're a guy or a woman. It doesn't matter. You can do a trade. So with that, we're running hay today, and hopefully get done. Finish up hay for the season. So with that, I will talk to you later. Get to know a farmer. Beef prices are going up. Buy some extra meat. Get to know a farmer. Buy a quarter cow. Buy an eighth of a cow. Half of a cow. Find a room in a freezer somewhere. Buy a freezer on Craigslist. That's cheap. With that, I'll talk to you later.